Hey there, it's JL, your Barnes & Noble movie guy, with this week's pick for what you should be watching. If space truly is the final frontier, then I can't think of a film which captures that pioneer spirit better than this week's pick, the 1983 epic-length drama The Right Stuff. Based on Tom Wolfe's award-winning book of the same name, The Right Stuff uses the early years of supersonic flight and NASA's Project Mercury as the setting in which to explore the character of the test pilots and astronauts, the combination of bravery and machismo that drove these men to strap themselves to rockets and go hurtling into the atmosphere and beyond. Sounds deep and weighty and psychological, doesn't it? Wrong. The Right Stuff takes off with a bang and never stops, and approaches its subject with a healthy dose of irony, comedy, and skepticism. Even though The Right Stuff clocks in at a hefty 3 hours and 13 minutes, by the time the end credits roll, you'll be amazed that much time has passed. This is a film which could be the textbook definition of well-paced. The Right Stuff sees these men as cowboys of a sort, and Chuck Yeager, portrayed with steely, quiet authority by Sam Shepard, is the most cowboyish of the bunch. There's a great moment early in the film where past meets future as Yeager, mounted on his horse, warily circles the X-1 test plane that he'll later use to break the sound barrier. The Right Stuff is full of moments like these, a credit to writer-director Philip Kaufman and cinematographer Caleb Deschanel. The Mercury astronauts also have the right stuff, but whereas Yeager and his competitors flew in relative isolation out in the California desert, the astronauts did their work in public under the harsh spotlight of the media. A rocket launch would garner wall-to-wall TV coverage, while Life magazine churned out the sanitized true-life stories of the astronauts and their wives for public consumption. In The Right Stuff, reporters and photographers squirm through doors and climb over fences looking to get a word or a photo with the astronauts, accompanied by a sound effect that sounds like a cross between a hissing snake and a teletype machine. Of the 7 Mercury astronauts, 4 get the lion's share of attention and 2 performances stand out. Ed Harris as John Glenn and Dennis Quaid as Gordon Cooper. Harris plays Glenn, the first American to orbit the Earth, as a forthright gung-ho type who gets tagged with the epithet Mr. Clean Marine by his rowdier colleagues. Meanwhile, Quaid's Cooper is a grinning goofball who can fall asleep anywhere, including inside his Mercury spacecraft waiting for launch, and whose answer to the repeated question, "Who's the best pilot you ever saw?" is, "You're looking at him." The Right Stuff is a career-making film for both actors, and Ed Harris later went on to critical acclaim and an Oscar nomination for his portrayal of flight director Gene Kranz in Apollo 13. What lends this film a good portion of its authentic feel is the visual effects, which still look amazing 3 decades on. You feel like you're right in the cockpit with Yeager or inside the capsule with Glenn. These visuals, combined with Bill Conti's triumphant Oscar-winning score, will take you out to the edge of the envelope. That's my pick of the week, The Right Stuff, rated PG. The DVD is usually part of our $4.99 movie collection, while the 2-disc Blu-ray is currently 50% off now through May 15th. Pick yours up today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, keep your friends close and your movie collection closer.